Hey, everybody.
Senator Graham, can you give us any indication in the lunch that McConnell might have suggested he has the votes?
Yeah, Senator McConnell announced that we have the necessary votes to start the trial using the Clinton model. And as I recall, what happened there is that stage one, phase one, was the House managers had 24 hours to present their case, usually in session 6 or 8 hours a day. Then the defense had the same amount of time, 16 hours for questions. Then you go to phase two. Do you want witnesses? Do you want evidence? And I think there's a good belief in the Republican side that that's a good model. We got to start the trial. So, Senator Schumer, all I can say is I like him. I like working with him on legislation, but he's more interested in trying to pick up 4 or 5 votes for the political season of 2020. We're going to start this trial, and to me it seems like the model to use is the one that was blessed 100-0 when there was a Democratic president being impeached. So I think that's a good decision by Senator McConnell. I think all of our people will support that, and hopefully some Democrats, because imagine a Republican speaker refusing to transmit articles of impeachment for a Democratic president. People would be going nuts.
All I know is that I want it to be fair. I want both sides to have an equal amount of time. I don't think that most fair-minded Americans think that the process was fair in the House. Once we're done in the Senate, I don't want the American people to walk away and say, well, we just got run over by the same truck twice. It was unfair in the House and it was unfair in the Senate. I don't want them to say that about the Senate.
The president will take an action without any thought of the consequences. So the strike that killed General Soleimani was despicable. Nobody in the United States is mourning that he's dead. But to take it in Iraq over Iraq's objections, Iraq invited us into Iraq to fight ISIS. They didn't invite us into Iraq to turn Iraq into a coliseum where the U.S. and Iran battle it out and crush Iraqis in the process. What are we going to do? Look our troops in the face and say we had a diplomatic deal in the region that was reducing tension, and our president tore it up, and now you have to leave your families and go fight another war in the Middle East because the political leadership decided they want to tear up a diplomatic deal? What the American people think is this: Congress should have the guts to have the debate and vote on this. And I think the American public is tired of wars in the Middle East, and they don't think that we should be involved in one. But again,
religious sites, cultural sites are not lawful targets on the day of war. He's trying to create deterrence. He's frustrated. He doesn't want a war, but they continue to attack American interests. He's trying to get up the ante. But we're not at war with Iraq's culture. That's a very rich culture. We're not in conflict with the Iranian people. We're in conflict with the Iranian theocracy. And getting religious and cultural sites, I think, would unite our lot. My goal is to keep being on the side of the people. So I think those type targets will not be pursued because it creates more problems than it's worth.